Hey everyone. So I'm using my my mom's lantern so you can fucking see me because I want to be comfortable out here because there's no light out here. Anyway, I wanted to make this video real quick because I just want to say something. I'm really fucking annoyed and aggravated that so this beautiful girl that I find really interesting. I'm not gonna mention names because I'm not that kind of guy, but I find it fucking aggravating that she accused me of mocking where she lives and like mocking her finances. Okay, I want to make this clear. I'm originally from San Bernardino, the same city from Derek Parra, a speed skater, actor Gene Hackman, and quarterback Jaden Daniels. Okay, I'm from the same city of those great men. All right, so I grew up in a poor area. All right, I mean, thankfully I have a middle class family, but for her to say that I'm bragging about wealth or bragging about being from California or bragging about something, that's not my intention. And that's bullshit for her to say that because I wasn't doing that. I'll be honest with you. I have depression, and here's the thing. California has a lot of crime, okay? California has a lot of homelessness. California doesn't have, the entire country does not have universal health care. And thankfully I have Medicaid, but it's still not enough. And the minimum wage in the entire country is like $7.50 an hour. Okay? I think Korea's is like, what, $5 an hour? So all I said is bulgogi is like $17. And I was using Grubhub app, and that was with the 30-day free trial of Grubhub Premium, which was going to save me like 90 cents plus a tip of $2. And that was going to give me like almost free delivery. If I didn't do that, it would have been almost $20. Originally, it was $15 for bulgogi. Okay, so I don't know. I just get really aggravated when someone accuses me of putting down someone's culture or where they believe or whatever. I would never do that. I would never put down your culture or put down your country or put down where you live, because I think it's beautiful. I think your country is beautiful. I think, I think the country is beautiful, but it bothers me when you are putting words in my mouth thinking that I would ever put you down. That's not me, okay? I put down the president and conservatives. I would never put down... Okay, here's the thing. I came from a woman, okay? Why would I put down a woman if I have respect for women? And 3, I, have friends that are women. I've dated women. I'm not a conservative. I care about women. Like, I'm not a scumbag. Like, there's a difference between liberals and conservatives. I voted for a woman. I voted for Kamala Harris, okay? I voted for a woman, okay? I actually care about women and women's rights. I'm for, those advocacy groups. I am for abortion rights. I am for reproductive freedom. I am for, women to have their freedom. I believe women should have the right to have an abortion. I believe women should have equal pay and equal rights. I believe women should have reproductive health care. I believe women should have the same rights as men. What do I look like, a fucking Republican? I don't understand where that comes from, and then I get told, I don't understand you. Clearly you don't understand me. I can understand being confused because, if people's English isn't the best, I get it. It's hard to understand. English is a hard language. I mean, look at our president. The president's so fucking stupid, he doesn't understand English at all. But it's very frustrating when someone accuses you of discriminating a woman and thinking that I'm putting California in their face, and that, yeah, I love my state, but there's a lot of things I wish we could fix. But don't think for a moment that I would ever shove my poverty or me being broke in your face, because I would never do that. Okay? Yeah, I complain a lot. Yeah, I've got depression. Yes, I'm in chronic pain a lot. But don't think for a moment that just because what I'm going through or what my pain is, don't think for a moment like I don't care about what you're going through or what pain you're going through. Because I do care. I care a lot. I'm a very empathetic, sympathetic person. But for you to accuse me of rubbing it in your face is bullshit. I found that offensive because I would never do that. So I think I'm going to just not go in our lives for a while because I don't understand how someone could think like that. Like, to think, I mean, obviously it's miscommunication, but I don't understand how someone could think that I would be that kind of a person. I mean, she's like, one moment you say this, and then the next moment you say this. It's like, I have depression, obviously. But for you to think that I would ever judge you or shove my state in your face, I would never do that. Yeah, I might complain about being broke. I might complain about having depression. I might complain of, being in chronic pain and shit like that. But not once for a moment would I ever put my problems onto you to make you feel bad and to expect sympathies and empathies from you because, I'm a narcissistic piece of shit like Trumpty Dumpty. No, not at all. I mean, it's always good to have comments from people like, hey, thanks, I appreciate it, things like that. But for you to think that I would, I don't know, it kind of hurt my feelings when she said that I was using my grief onto her and making it seem like I was rubbing it in because I live in an expensive state and I want to find an apartment, but I can't because it's too expensive. And then she thought I was rubbing it in her face. It's like, no, I wasn't doing that. I was just telling you about my problems. And I'm sorry if you got it misconstrued or you thought something else, but no, that's not me. I don't, just because I tell you about my problems or whatever, it doesn't mean that I'm rubbing it in your face because I live in a state of the fourth largest economy in the world. That's not why. Look at how beautiful South Korea is. You have Samsung. You have LG, I believe. I could be wrong. You have Hyundai, which is one of my favorite cars. You have Bipinsop, and which I probably said wrong. Forgive me about that. I want to try bulgogi, which is delicious, I've heard. You know, the culture is amazing, and I love Korea. I think it's a beautiful country, and I'm fascinated by its culture. That's it. And for you to, like, you know, get mad at me for that is ridiculous. Like, it's weird to me that someone would get mad at me for all those things. I don't understand. And you know, she doesn't understand me because, you know, I feel bad because her English isn't the greatest, so I don't think she understands what I'm trying to say sometimes. Plus, I have autism, so me trying to explain myself, I'm not very good at explaining myself. That's also my fault. So I apologize if, you know, things got misconstrued, but come on. I would never make fun of someone else's culture. That's crazy. Anyway. All I know is I'm fucking offended. Like, for someone to think that I would, you know, rub it in of me being from California. I mean, South Korea is a beautiful country. I mean, give me a break. I mean, you could literally leave your shit inside of a coffee shop and your stuff won't get stolen. If I did that in California, it's gone in 3 seconds. Like, come on. Really? That's why I want to go. It's safe. It's beautiful. It's one of the safest countries in the world. Why do you think I want to visit? And then you got on me about bulgogi being $40 in Sweden. It's like, look, I am Swedish. But it's probably because there's not very many Koreans that live in Sweden. You realize how many Koreans live in California? I mean, I live in one of the most diverse states in the country. I don't get it. I'm just not going to show up in her lives for a while. I just think it's bullshit. That's all.